Up here in the top right in the red, one of our Zerg players today, it is Bjell from CJ Antis.
It's on the side. His opponent in the bottom left in blue is Dark, repping SKT.
One thing to note, Bjell just had his teammate lose.
That's
CJ
true.
Hero.
That's very true.
I don't know if it's going to really affect him, but, well, hold that thought.
8 pool. What?
He's like, I'm so mad.
Yeah.
I need to take revenge. Keep in mind that Sue is on SK Telecom as Dark is as well. So it's the same team matchup here. Bjell looking to get revenge.
That's a really good point, actually. I'm glad you pointed that out. It's actually going to be, this is going to be a really funny situation. Let's see how greedy we get to see Dark play here, because, I mean, there's a potential to be insanely greedy on this map, but I wouldn't against Bjell. I feel like this matchup is going to be decided by this very first game. I feel like the winner of this game will win the series because of how this matchup plays, and these two players, I think, skill level-wise for this matchup are really similar. Bjell has shown some weaknesses in the past, but he's looking good recently.
Greencaster's going crazy. He's going for a pool first. It's going to help him out a ton against what Bjell is doing.
Yeah. It's going to be a Baneling follow-up, no doubt. And we'll see how much damage this gets done, because even though he follows this, I mean, even though he plays with a safe pool timing, this will still do some damage. The question is how much, and that's going to lead us to see how much Bjell can transition as well.
This map, we said it before, it's got a very long rush distance, even though it is a two-player map. Bjell will know where he is, but at the same time, it's going to take a while for those links to get all the way across the map.
Yep. Yeah, it's one of the longer rush distances. Not massive, but still pretty long. Shot of Dark.
Seems pretty comfortable with this. He's played against this many times.
Yep. He's seen it. And he already has Lings on the way, as well as a Queen will pop out. Or he'll start a Queen in just a second.
Bjell's not going to be too happy with the fact that this hatch is coming down. He may be able to force it to cancel.
Bjell lost an Overlord as well somewhere along the way. He's actually supply blocked.
Maybe he just did...
oh, no, he did Extractor cancel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he's just going to micro around this and force it to cancel. That was really scary. For a second, I thought he might just lose it without a cancel.
Waiting until the exact last second.
Bjell's Ling micro here is incredible, and he actually has an overwhelming amount. He just pulled the weakened Lings back and is ready to fight. He wants to try to escape here because he doesn't want to fight these numbers. He takes this fight. And the drones are fighting as well, and he actually wins it nonetheless. Really good control. They had like about even Lings there, and he had the drones too, but he just had a better surround. And a lot of his Lings were damaged. They had less hit points. I'm really surprised he was able to win that fight. I may have just miscounted, but it seemed like Dark had a good position there.
Well, all things considered, Bjell going to be in a pretty good place. Dark going to have to make some extra links to push out of his base, and he won't really be able to go for a big counterattack. Bjell going to get up his hatchery much earlier. He's going to get a better position down here, but with the drone and the Queen helping out, he will have to go back.
The hatch coming up here slightly earlier. But I still like Dark's position because he has the gas to get speed. He is going to need to power out a bunch of drones because he's definitely behind in that regard with all these links he just made. He was forced to make, as you said. But with speed, the next few minutes become very scary for Bjell, and he has to play very defensively. And because his hatch is late as well, he's not going to have creep, so getting a wall up is very tough. And it's just going to be a scary next few minutes for Bjell. If he can power through them and continue to also drone at the same time, then he'll be able to transition out of this one.
Yeah. Observer pointing out that on this map, the choke is pretty big, and it's going to take a while for the creep to get out of that hatchery and for him to start even thinking about putting up a wall against the speed. It's going to be Banelings too, and Bjell just continues to make drones.
The reason this almost certainly means aggression is because he has no reason to believe that Bjell would have speed behind this and that he would have to worry about Banelings for defense. So it's a pretty good guess that we'll be seeing this as an attack and not defense. Especially knowing that he's ahead with the attack. He knows he has speed first. Otherwise, we would have seen Banelings already from Bjell. And we're going to go and see how many drones are here. Sees he's droning. And this is absolutely going to be for an attack. 8 more Lings on the way. 10, in fact. Dark is going to go for an all-in. This is what I was talking about, a scary time when he has speed and Bjell does not, and Bjell doesn't have that wall set up yet. Needs to get that up ASAP. It's the most important thing right now. But he needs more creep. And he doesn't even have a tumor here right now. So,
oh man, he needs to scout too. He sees some lane coming across. He sees them all now, and he also sees the speed. Immediately starts a spine crawler. He's going to try to block that ramp.
One Baneling is morphing, now two. Right now, actually, Dark is supply blocked, which is a bit of an issue. Okay, going to attack. He's going to target down that spine crawler with overwhelming Ling numbers, as well as the speed advantage here. They can just run circles around these Lings. And when those Banelings finish, they can actually finish off the spine crawler. Look at that. First one hits it. He's going to take it down here. No cancel. Drones are off the line. It looks like you might use the Banes to try to break the Queens.
Does he have a transfuse? He has one.
Oh,
there's a third Queen in the back. Really helping out with the damage, too.
Queen's going to go down, though. There's another Queen's blocking. A Baneling hit is good here as well. This Baneling's going to finish. He's going to maybe hit 3 Lings. She retreats for now.
Yep.
A bit of lost mining time. Those drones were actually, like, kind of on vacation there, essentially. Is they were safe, but they weren't mining for a while because he was micring and doing so much other stuff.
Yep. This attack is not over, but Billy has his own Baneling nest. He's going to be able to catch 2 of these Banelings out here, and he's got a much better economy. I think the 1 Queen went down, right?
Yeah, just one.
Just the one.
Good targeting on these Banelings. And, you know, I mean, he's going to have his own speed in just a second. He's got a better economy. He has his extra Queens, or you had, you know. And he's got the spine about to finish. I think Dark is kind of overextended. He knows that he's adding drones. But transitioning away from here is going to be difficult. I'd like to see, honestly, Beal drop a Roach Warren in just a minute. He's got enough minerals to do it. Another attack here. Banelings trading with Banelings. And the drones survive. He cleans up the attack, transfuses the Queen for security.
Yep. Totally held. Beal's control in this first game. We've seen other players come in tonight in the first game. They just look like off. Like Maru to start things off. Dream, the next series, we saw Hero be pretty rusty coming in. And Beal is the exact opposite. He's playing this pretty stunningly perfect, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, he had a huge disadvantage with the lack of speed for a long time. But his control was good. And his attack just started to get worn down eventually. His management of his resources was the most important thing to note. Like,